Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. It's your boy Big Gucci Shinos, and I'm here to talk about Naruto Storm Connection Season Pass and talk about the characters that's within the Season Pass. So basically I'm just giving off my wish list of characters and stuff like that will potentially be in the Season Pass of Naruto Storm Connections. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time. Definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And definitely click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And most importantly, definitely share the video so my video can get to the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, we're going to get started right now. The first character I'm going to talk about is Code. Now, a lot of people who are just getting into Boruto and the Naruto series in general, I'm going to be real honest, Code has a 50% chance of, getting into the particular game. And the reason why I say that is because one hand in the manga, he's doing a lot of stuff. Of course, he's getting bodied by Boruto, and that's a spoiler. And then the other hand, in the anime, he's really not doing nothing much. Of course, we see him, but we don't know his moveset that much. Like, we can't identify all of his moves in the anime if you're an anime only. You know what I'm saying? If you're an anime only watcher, if you only watch anime, you don't care about the manga and all that. So it's like, stuff like that. You gotta realize, like, the people who's making these games had to go off of what they see, which is the anime, obviously. So I feel like he has a 50-50 chance of him being in the game, unless they use their imagination and give off of what they're trying to do, or just go off the manga and all the fights that he had in the manga and all that, and just put that in the video game, his moveset, and just reference it. Make sure he has a dope ultimate jutsu and all that, which would be kind of dope in my opinion, but I'm a little bit split on it. Like, I'm 50-50 on it, so I don't know if he's going to be in the Naruto Storm Season Pass DLC, so I don't know if he's going to be in there, you feel me? So yeah, the whole point of me saying about Code, a lot of people are expecting me to say, oh, they should put time skip Code in the game, For one, he's not going to be in the game. Time skip Code is not going to be in the game because, number one, time skip just happened. So you had to be realistic. Like, the time skip was just last month. I'm doing this not August. I'm doing this in September 2nd. You feel me? So last month, we got the time skip between Boruto, Kawaki. They got their new designs, new transformations, all that. They're not going to put a time skip version of Code in the game. If that's the case, they're good. They could easily do that to every single character, including the retro characters like Naruto, Sasuke, Shikamaru. So if they're going to do that, they might as well do everybody else that the same justice. You feel me? But they not. So don't expect time skip Code to be in the game. You feel me? I don't really think that motherfucker's going to be in the game. But I feel like Code, he has a 50-50 chance of him being in the game. One hand, he might be in the game, but in the other hand, I feel like, which realistically, I feel like this might be a thing, he might not be in the particular game, you feel me? The next character that I feel like that has a huge chance of being in the game is Shin Uchiha, because number one, he's already been animated, he's already in the anime. He had like a little tiny arc in Boruto, so it makes sense for him to be in a particular video game. And most importantly, his moveset is very unorthodox. And the one thing I forgot to say about Code is his moveset in the manga is very unorthodox. If I had to say for Code, his moveset had to be like a little bit fast and unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? Same thing goes for Shin Uchiha. Shin Uchiha should have a very fast and unorthodox moveset based off his moves in the anime and referencing that in the anime to the video game. You feel me? It makes sense for that shit to happen. And there's a side note as well. You might as well just add his stage as well. That little stage, just add that shit in there, because it makes sense. If you're going to give us Shin Uchiha, you might as well add the stage. Shin Uchiha definitely should be in the game because he's not a important character, but he's definitely an interesting character when it comes to being diverse with the roster and all that. Of course, the roster of the game of Naruto Storm Connections is the largest roster in any Naruto game, in fact. But I feel like if you're trying to be diverse with the DLC, you might as well make or give us a decent or interesting character like Shin Uchiha, or just very unorthodox, weird, creepy character like Shin Uchiha. Like this dude design has a lot of damn Sharingan on his head, on his body, on his arms, and all that. So it makes sense for him to have that. You feel me? So it's something that I would honestly want to see because that is really a weird design, and I would love to see his design or character in an actual video game and play as him. Weird characters always be the best characters to play in fighting games. Fighting games always have weird characters in the game. It's weird to face them, but when you playing as them, they're strong as ever. So it makes sense to add Shin Uchiha in the game. The next character I'm going to talk about is Isshski Otsutusuki. Hopefully I pronounce his dude name right. I feel like he should be in the game since you already have Jigen. Jigen is already in the game, so you might as well add this dude or this other version of him in the game, you feel me? It makes perfect sense. So I feel like Isshski should be in the game automatically. Like he should be in base roster based off of the manga, or not the manga, based off the anime and all that. But I understand, I think they were in development and all that other stuff. So it's like they still have time to put this character in the season pass. They still have time. But I'm a little bit split on this because his moveset might, because this is the thing. I don't want him to be like a real overpowered character. I want him to be balanced because he seems like his moveset just based off his moveset in the anime, it seems a little bit overpowered. You feel me? Like a little bit overpowered, a little bit insane to do, and definitely insane to pull off. I don't want him to be like a boss character that is playable online and offline. You feel me? He'll feel, because I don't want another Kaguya situation where he or she has abilities that you can't even counter and you have to deal with that shit. You feel me? So it's like when you face Kaguya in Naruto Storm 4, it's basically you're facing a boss. That boss can change stages, change the elements of their jutsu and all that every time you switch the stage. So it's like when you look at Isshski and you look at his abilities, some of his abilities are definitely overpowered. So you hit a move, and let's say if I'm playing as Naruto and I hit a Rezang Shuriken, he has the ability to shrink it. I want that ability to be in the game. I want him to have that ability, but just him put a limit on how long can he use it. If he can use it once, how long can he use it again? You know what I'm saying? How long can he be able to use it again? Like I'll say about 10 to 15 seconds for him to use that same ability again, stuff like that. I personally want that to be in the game, something like that, and it may seem too much, but give us the stage where Baryon Mode Naruto and Isshski fought. That'll be very dope of them to actually do that. It'll be very interesting too, because that stage is kind of cool in my opinion with the water. It kind of reminds me of the Final Valley, but just destroyed, but more water is there. So yeah, that's all the characters I honestly wanted to talk about. Though I know this video kind of short, but those are the main characters I wanted to particularly talk about. There's probably other things like maps and all that I wanted to get into, but maps is another thing that I really want, but I highly doubt they'll add any new maps in the particular game. I don't think they'll add any new crazy maps in Naruto Storm connections, I don't think they would, but if they do, that'll be great. If they do that, it'll be great because we've been having the same map since the first Storm game. You feel me? Definitely leave a like on this video. Definitely comment and subscribe, and definitely comment on what characters do you want to see in Naruto Storm Connections. It's your boy Big Gucci Shinos, and definitely watch my 2 recent videos that you see on the screen here. Definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Click notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And definitely share this video so the video can get to the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you guys in the next video.